Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and you know that stupid game, you've probably heard of it, I would assume most of you. It was like, sleep with someone, kill someone, marry someone, some crap like that. I know they made fun of it on My Name is Earl. So I was trying to think of something similar, but not so, I don't know, not so dirty, I guess. Not that that's really dirty, but I guess, you know, what I'm about to say, it might be. So I came up with a bunch of questions like that. And instead of answering people you know in real life, or perhaps you do know these people in real life, depends on how you look at it, name people that you are friends with or enemies on YouTube. So the first question is, if you were to go to a concert with someone from YouTube, who would you choose? This was a tough one for me, but I think who it would come down to, because of their appreciation in music and their employment in the music industry, would be Lewis Clark, aka Sonic Yoda from Sega Driven. So check him out if you haven't. Check all these people out. But he seems to have a great appreciation for all kinds of music. I know I the other day mentioned Lindemann, and he was saying, you know, he liked the album a little bit too, and we were talking a little bit. And I've known him for a few years now, and he's just a great guy. So, Lewis Clark. That's my choice for who I'd go to a concert with. And I'm going to put these questions down in the description so you can do your own response video, and, you know, we'll see how funny it is. Number 2, who would you have a coffee or tea with? It would be coffee. I would say a cappuccino. Skim milk, though. Got to keep this girlish figure. And that would be with Patricia. She works at a coffee shop, and she seems to enjoy the Black Death as much as I do. So I figured, what the hell, I could shoot the shit with her and have a cup of coffee. So Patty, you're number 1, kid. Number 3, who would you choose to sit down and play a video game on the couch with? Now, there's this guy I've mentioned a few times. Love his channel. Very down to earth, and just seems really likable. And that is Sandom Todd. So, Adam, he's just always friendly, always seems nice, even if he's in a bad mood. He's done a couple videos that do hit serious notes, but he just seems like a really nice guy. I can't explain it. So, whether it's his cute, round, chubby cheeks, or that he's just always very positive when he's speaking, I don't know. So I would like to sit down and, you know, bullshit for a few hours and play a co-op split-screen game with Adam from Sandom Todd. Number 4, blink your eyes and you would appear next to this person, and they would give you a tour around their country, town, state, whatever. Who would you choose? This was a tough one for me, and I'm going to give 2 answers. Really, it's 3 answers, but 2 of the people I think live... Well, they live in the same place, but they don't live in the same area, I don't think. And that will be either Sega of My House or Retro Carter. Carter's Retro Reviews, I should say. And they live in Australia. So I would love to check out Australia. I'm not sure exactly how far they are from one another, but either place would be cool. So that's sort of my one pick is Australia. I think Anthony from Sega of My House, or as he says, Sega of My House, would just be really fun and cool to hang out with. He is younger. Get out of the fucking way. Ben Carter from Carter's Retro Reviews is very funny. He's always saying really stupid shit, and he likes to wear women's clothes. So that would be fun too. Not the women's clothes part so much, though I could make fun of his taste in clothing, but just hanging out with him in general. So either one of those guys. And the other choice, which is not close to Australia, but I am terrible at geography, so it could be for all I know, is X Corn Muffin X, and that's Joe. Joe lives in Japan. He's currently in the States visiting, but he lives in Japan, and I would love to get a tour of Japan from Joe. He just seems like he's really been ingratiated himself into the culture, and I think that would be really interesting. So those are the guys I would like to hang out with from other countries. If I could blink my eyes or tap my heels like Dorothy or whatever and end up there and, you know, hang out with them. Number, if I can count, 5, if you could talk politics to someone, who would you want to talk that, sit around and talk politics with? I'm not one for politics, but I am one for differences in opinion and just speaking about different things in the world. So if that was the case, it would be a tie probably between Shen Musso and Pro B-Man 5. Shen Musso is Ben, and Pro B-Man 5 is Brad, and they're friends as well. So maybe both of them. That would be interesting to sit around with the two of them and just talk about the world and politics and the way things are going and the difference between the UK and America and yada, yada, yada. So those are the people I would choose. I'm sure they'd probably like that. After the conversation, I'm not sure if I'd like it, but we'd see. Who would you talk religion with? This is question 6. I always find this YouTuber to be very calm, really nice, very, very kind, and I know he has a bit of a religious background, per se, and that would be Kevin Dean Twiner. Kevin is a really cool guy, always posting pictures of his family, always doing things for his family. I believe he's got a grandson that he calls Biddy, really cute kid. He's always posting pictures of him. And we've had a couple brief conversations about religion, nothing major at all, just like hints of it. And I don't know, I just would like to hear his take on things. I'm, not a very religious person in terms of being organized religion, involved in organized religion, but I do have my own personal beliefs, so I think it would be really cool. And he seems like the type of guy that you could sit down and talk to, and he's not going to push his religion. He's not going to be demeaning or condescending, because that's what bugs me, when you talk to someone and you can't have your own opinion without them getting shitty with you. So Kevin, very, nice man. He's who I would pick to talk to about religion. And finally, probably the most important question on this page, number 7. Which YouTuber would you fucking slap in the face? Who do you hate? Who pops up on your screen when they come up, or on your subscription feed if you're subscribed to these assholes, that you would want to just fucking slap the shit out of? You know who I would pick? Woodland 37. That fat fuck from England. That's who I'd pick, with his stupid accent and his fucking beers and his cute kids, and his wife puts up with his bullshit. Fucking smack him.